Don't send a code 3.
What's up, guys? Sergeant Wade, ELS version 7, coming to you live with your bitch ass. Anyway, I'm gonna change time of day, and I'm gonna get into this ELS version 5. You can only get an ELS version 6 or version 7 vehicle at this time, and that's the only one that'll work. So if you have an ELS V5, my friend, what's your name? Isoel, Sergeant Isoel, you're at? So you use that and it crashed, right? So basically, you have to, you can't use the ELS version 7. You have to disable trainer keys. So you have to go to your trainer, go right one time, and then go right again. And it has the enable, disable keys, and disable keys disabled, and then back out of that, then go disable your trainer. Then you should be able to push J. And my controller's dead, but there's the first lights, and there's the second sequentials. Push it one more time, turns it off, and then Control M opens up the menu. J turns on the sequentials. Push J again, it'll change alternating patterns, and it goes with your lights as well, I guess. And then K turns on your wigwags, and K turns them on to a different pattern and a different pattern, and that's it. So you have L that turns on your wigwags, which will be your back lights, your little lights, and your HE2 runners if they're alternated to wigwag, and that's wigwags. And push the L button again to turn them off. You push the K button to turn the sequentials on, and it'll turn your sequentials on, which are your traffic, your secondaries, and that's basically secondaries for everybody that's used V5 or V6. J will turn on your sequentials again, and basically K turns it on and off. Sequentials on, sequentials plus wigwags, primary and sequentials, and then above J you can push U. Once you get the primary on, you can push U to change the primaries, which J, if J's on, then you can use the above button, which is U, to change the sequentials on, and you can change them on to different patterns. And then if your sequentials are also on, you can push I to change the pattern, and then I to turn them off. And then, yeah. And that's pretty much that. And yeah, let's go get on and see how it works. One thing I've noticed is how you turn on the horn. Alright, so you push T to turn on your horn, which sucks because T turns on your horn now, and not on the Xbox controller, unless you can, okay, well, H turns on my my indicator mod is installed, so I'm guessing H uses the key to turn on my lights on and off, my brights, and then I still turns on my indicators, and O. But yeah, it's funny how the indicators kind of contradict with it. T, you have to hold it on for the siren to come on, and if you're holding T, you can push Y, and you can man it to a different one. And you can push G to turn on your air horn, bullhorn, whatever. And basically you go between T, turning it on, holding it, and pushing G on and off. You can turn on T and then hold G and then let go of T, and it'll keep on your primary siren. And then Go back and forth like that. And that'll basically do it like the real ones do. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, let's try this real quick if we can. Okay. Let's go on the highway. No, I don't think... Oh, the police actually... Do they yield to you now? I heard the police yield to you. Someone told me the police yield to you, but I guess maybe you have to be a police officer. So let's go on duty. Alt P. Control P. Duty's on. So LCPDFR is working. Success. We have success. LCPDFR is working with it. And then we'll go... Ooh, they pull over. Nice! Did you see that car? That was a nice little pullover. Let's go above a little bit here. Pulling over, pulling over, pulling over. Nice. They aren't wrecking in anything. That's excellent. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm not using my controller because the keys are mapped on the... They're all mapped on the keyboard, so I don't know how they're going to fix this issue. They need to do a re-release so the Xbox 360 controller works with it. And we're still going. Alternating the horn siren. And we're going through traffic, making it through. Making it through traffic. Making it through. And this car's not pulling over now. Now they're pulling over. They're doing it more, I guess you could say, the feel of it, since you're only watching a video and you're not controlling it, they're doing it more, like not suddenly, very, aggressive and quickly and scared. They're doing it like they're a normal person driving the car and they're either stopping in their place, they're putting their brakes on so they know you're stopped, and, well, I gotta turn my primaries on, I guess, for it to actually work. Let's try it again. I was noticing that they weren't pulling over back there if you saw that red SUV. Maybe you have to have the primaries on. He's not... Oh, he stopped. There you go. This taxi stopped. Making it through traffic. Making it through traffic. Let's get it. Alright, get on the highway now. Show you all my frames per second. I'm getting about 30 frames while I'm recording fraps. Textures, LCPDFR, lots of stuff. I don't want to turn on the native trainer, so I guess we'll just stay on this island for now. I guess we'll head over here to the highway and see what we can do. See if it actually is successful with a traffic stop at this point. Go ahead and get over here, I guess. Pull this taxi over. Yeah. He's not pulling over this time. Why isn't he pulling over? There he goes. Ah, that's horrible. Alright, forget that guy. I've noticed that the ELS, it's very slow. And see, it's and now it's going a little bit faster, and then it's like a very sequential pattern. It'll go real slow, and it's not that my computer's lagging, because it's a kick-ass computer. It's an 8-core, but it's loading and it's doing sequential patterns. That's what I'm trying to say. It's doing like So wig wag, 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 and it's doing it like so. It's doing like all kinds of different patterns. And yep, it still doesn't take damage, which is bad, but whatever. There goes one guy pulling over. See, one guy stops. He stops. Let's get over here and see if he'll pull over. Not pulling over. For some reason, they're not pulling over. Sergeant Isoel. Hello, Sergeant. Let's see if we can get him to pull over here. And basically to do this horn thing I'm doing, they all stop though. I've noticed they all stop or they all do something not aggressive. And you can just kind of like go and you kind of trust them more. You don't have to kind of predict it anymore. Pulling that guy over. That's weird. The cops aren't stopping for me and I'm actually a police now. But maybe I need to actually change my my native trainer to a different car maybe. I don't know. Let me go mods and I'll go change the guy to the cops. We'll see if that works different because you actually spawned as a cop. And then maybe I don't know, let's see, and disable keys is disabled. Get back in the car. Yeah, and it works. Oh, he just tried to, that's a little problem here. 321, show me out. 1057 Victor on that four-door Ford Crown Victoria 99 taxi, license plate William Brown Gina. We're gonna be heading north on Dukes Expressway. We're coming past Frankfurt International exit. He just wrecked out. Signal 4. We're gonna be continuing on. Oh, he just dived out. The roll EMS. Oh, there's police responding. The police are responding and he's and basically I'm using the E and B visual settings, by the way, and in the video I'm gonna compare the E and B visual settings. Ooh, signal 4. Roll EMS to that guy. He jumped out back there out of the passenger seat. And look, the police are not as aggressive. It's like it works with the police, so the police will not wreck into the guy. It doesn't look like they're wrecking into him. And it looks like they're still going with him. And I love the sounds. The sound just give more realism. Oh, they're not wrecking into him at all, though. And I noticed the police are only using the primaries. They're not using secondaries. Okay, so I've got another guy, more pursuit. Police are still aggressive, but that's because LCPDFR, and it looks like they're not wrecking him yet. I'll turn on my lights. And they're not wrecking into him or anything. I'm still getting 25 frames. It's going to be a Signal 3 vehicle. He just sideswiped us. Request an additional unit, code 3. Yeah, and then, and the police are, it seems like they're responding really good to this. But I'm going to have a video, speaking of that, with the visual settings. With the visual settings of this E&B's visual settings. Alright, he's out, footbell. compared to the custom ones that come with the ELS.
I'm sorry, it's an ugly city.
Alright, he's out.
This is a little dangerous to be carrying around, isn't it?
What's up, dog?
Next time you see me, I'll have a bat in your face.
He needs to comply.
There's nothing to see.
Oh, I'm about to punch the fuck out of him. Come on, dog. Come on. Come on, you want to go? I spar. Come on, let's go. Go pursuit. My bad, wrong guy. Steroids. I take steroids, by the way. Dude, get on the fucking ground. I'm gonna... Alright, we have one at custody here. Another unit code 4. Alright, well basically, yeah. It's working successful. And it looks like I spawned the target that... I don't know, it's like it spawned the car differently or something. I don't know. How do I stand down the air unit?
You press the Control V.
Control B?
Not B. V. As in Victor.
Control Victor?
Yeah.
Yep, suspect apprehended. Alright, and that's the first video, guys. And even the air unit worked. I guess we could go ahead and call it an air unit as well, but you could hear the air unit successfully was spawned and created and then executed and loading. It was running to my location and it didn't crash. So getting 29 frames a second. So it's a proof that it works and it's very stable. It's very good. I guess we'll go ahead and do another call real quick, and we'll do like let's do show me in service. Wigwags, sequentials, primaries. So it's sequentials first for J, then it turns sequentials and primaries, and then it turns on just the primaries, and then it turns them off. Waiting to get a call here. Okay, I got a wanted person been traced. Alright, we'll go ahead and Duke Expressway. Let's see where that's at. Alright, that's up here on the side of the road. Let's go ahead and get there. I'm using the Alright, they're not pulling over really good, I don't think, but they're less sudden, and it's almost like they're too pretentious now, and they're not doing enough. So let's go over here and see if this guy's over here. Is he down here? Says he's over here somewhere. Turn my brights on. Oh, by the way, H turns on your horn. I didn't know that. And for some reason it wasn't working before. And you can hold down T when you have H held down, and it alternates the siren between every single one of them. You can push T one time to go to Yelp, T again to go to alternate 2. And you can change this in the custom ini to where you can turn the alt. If you don't like this siren right here, you can change it to where when it cycles through and it gets to Yelp, it'll go to alternate 1, and it won't use the alternate 2. It won't even let it turn on. So that's a really good configuration you can custom. You can change it to where it doesn't use the well or any of them. It can change it where it just uses the Yelp or even just the alt 2 when it turns on. And that's basically, you can set it up that way. You can set it to where it starts with a default pattern you have set. And as you can tell, there's a lot of patterns here. But enough messing with that, I'll turn that off. Now let me go and see where this guy's at. Let me right up there. So I guess I'll try to get there. Okay, let's turn the siren actually officially on. It's probably why they weren't yeah, there you go. Now they're actually pulling over. It's probably because I just had T held down. Because I guess T just helps them to Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's working now. I'm guessing because T is whenever you need to get through traffic and you're already in traffic, like stuck behind like a vehicle like this, you know, and you need to like, you know, hurry up and get out. So you turn you know, turn on your lights real quick, and then you so you turn on your lights real quick, and then you turn on T, hold down T just to get through traffic, and then you can just let go and it'll turn off. And that's probably why they don't pull over so suddenly rather than using H.
Okay, we'll still send a code 3.